Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty at the home located at 40 Bluffs Bluebird Trail, Fort Ashby, West Virginia. And I just kind of want to take you through kind of like a little virtual walkthrough here. I'm at the gate for this property, and as you can see, this is just a beautiful gate. And I'll try not to go too fast here. But this property's on 20 acres. And as you can see, they've cleaned up a lot of the woods here, the underbrush and stuff here on the lot. And you can see the view. This is kind of looking north here towards Cumberland. And you're overlooking the Patterson Creek Valley. It's a beautiful morning. But I think you're starting to get the idea of what's going to happen here when I pop up over this little hill. Check that out. This place is incredible. I've been doing this for 20 years. Sold a lot of nice properties. I'm not sure that I've sold one with a view quite like this. Let me just stop here and let you take this in. But the owner's done a wonderful job here creating space at the top. A lot of the lots in the Bluffs here that have this west-facing view don't have so much room at the building site. This particular lot has this little point that kind of protrudes out, you know, which really opens up the view kind of more to 180 degree plus factor, just because of how it kind of sits out on this point. But let me take you around here. So all kinds of parking. The house has that carport on it, which is wonderful and very useful. But then you have this big 30 by 50 pole building. The owner has a big RV, and that's what this garage was designed to hold. And so he could put his RV in that bay, and then the water and sewers ran out to the garage here, so he could empty out the RV or whatever into the septic system here at the house. And there's also a plug up there at the house to plug an RV into the house. But it looks good on camera, but it looks better in person. And I'll just kind of scan around here again. And the building's beautiful. I mean, they got a lean-to all the way across the front. And there's even space to put, you know, a room in the upper level of this garage. That might have been the owner's plan at one time. But the house was finished just a little over a year ago. And the owners love it. And you might ask, I'm sure you're going to ask why they're selling. Well, after being here for a year, they just kind of realized they need to be a little bit closer to their kids. And that's the reason why they're selling it. But as you can see here, there's also a 2-car garage in the bottom of the house, in the basement. And let me just get you around here a little bit further. Fenced backyard for the dogs, play set for their grandchildren. I'm gonna pan around here again. So you're facing due west right here. And I mean, it just goes and goes and goes. The sunsets here are incredible. You can, I don't know if you can see this in the video, but you see those white things off in the distance. Those are the windmills up on the Allegheny front. But here's a good shot back at the house. So you can see all the glass in the front. This home was built by BRYSON Homes. They're the premier log home builders in this area and have been for several years. And I've personally been kind of affiliated with BRYSON for 10 years, referring customers to them. And they've probably built about 50 homes for my clients over the last 10 years, 50 or more. and I yet to have complaint number one. They just provide a premium product. And, you know, if you're thinking about building, they're about a year and a half out right now from starting on your house. They're backed up about 10 houses deep. So I know in this market, a lot of people want something right now, but they don't want to wait to build. Well, here's your opportunity for that with practically a brand new house. But I'm just going to scan back around here. And you could always, I mean, you can see over top these pine trees, obviously, when you're up in the house. But just check it out. Unbelievable. And I'll try not to blind anybody with the sun here, but, and I'll take another video inside the house, obviously. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, on the inside of 40 Bluffs Bluebird Trail, Fort Ashby, West Virginia. And just kind of do a quick walk around for everybody here at the house. The kitchen here, granite tops, white cabinets. You don't really see a whole lot of white cabinetry in log homes, but it really does look sharp and it brightens the house up a little bit. So, and there's plenty of natural light that gets inside the house here. And something that they did differently here, instead of making that a bedroom there, they wanted an actual place to put a dining table. Typically in these log home setups like this, that would be a bedroom, but instead they chose to have a dining area there. And looking back here at the great room, that's a real wood burning fireplace. No gas, it's wood burning. And everything here is electric. So it's, you know, a heat pump, and then the wood burning fireplace, central AC. And the owner can do everything here, basically. I don't know that you would call it a fully smart house or whatever, but he can work the alarms and blocks and whatnot, I guess, from his phone to arm and disarm the system. And that'll be the master bedroom going back through there. But over on this end of the house, you have a bath and then a guest bedroom here. And then coming back around, it's kind of hard to see out the windows here, but there's not a bad seat in the house. Let me take you out on the deck. Let's check that out. That is real. That is not a made-up view. That's really what it looks like. And, you know, due west is here, south around here, and then north back towards Cumberland, Maryland this way. So, I mean, it's beyond 180 degrees here. Just unbelievable. But let me get you back inside the house here. The house is just about 2,600 square foot finished. It's just short of 1,500 square foot finished above grade and 1,100 and some below grade, because the garage, there's 2-car garage in the basement, so that eats up a little bit of the square footage in the basement. This is the master here, and you know, granite everywhere, custom shower with a rain head. And they have these really cool transom windows in the bathroom here, which are pretty neat. There's your toilet. And then the light kicks on here when you walk in the closet, which is a really nice feature. And I'll back everybody out here. And then something else they did here, which is really nice. Here's the laundry in the master bedroom in this closet, which is a really good idea. Keep you from having to going up and down the stairs. Just let everybody see this here. So much light comes in here, so bright. And I'll take everybody for a quick little tour downstairs, which downstairs you have kind of like another living area, TV watching area down here with laminate floors and a wood stove. Got a little office area set up. You got the wood stove. Another TV sitting area here. Here's your guest bedroom in the basement, which, like I said, there's not a bad view anywhere in this house. And bath downstairs. And then the utility room in here, where you got the air handler and everything for the heat pump, hot water heater, pressure tank, panel box, and these here control the well. So the well here is really deep, and you know, it's common for the Bluffs, you know, you don't get a whole lot of gallons per minute or anything like that, but on this house it's actually gallons per hour. But what the owner did, because he never wanted to have to worry about, you know, not having enough water, so from the well pumps into a big cistern that's buried in the ground, like a big holding tank, and then it pumps from the cistern into the house. So there's always a big reserve of water here. You know, they've been here for a year, had big family events here, never had an issue with the water. You know, he spared no expense when it came to that, didn't want to ever have to worry about it. And then of course you walk from here, and then you got the two-car garage here in the basement. Let me find a switch here. There you go. Got the side-by-side down here. Got to have one of those up here. But there's a tour of the inside of the house. It's all custom. It's all ready. And it's all nice. Keenan Shanholtz here again at 40 Bluffs Bluebird Trail in Fort Ashby. I just wanted to point out something here real quick. You can see underneath the lean-to on the pole building, the owner has a nice shooting bench here. And the property line is just to the left here and runs out through there for a long, long ways, headed south. But this is where they sight in their rifles and stuff like that. It's just something else you can do here at the house. And they hang out a lot over here at the pole building. So you can see they got a picnic table, swing, the whole bit. And then this obviously is where a fire pit goes right here. But the pole building is just such a, whether you have an RV or not, I mean, you can find toys and things to put in the garage here and make use of it for sure. But and today is April the 2nd, and it's just a beautiful morning. I've heard 5 or 6 turkeys gobble while I've been here. And also, what you're looking at, the farms below, that's in the Patterson Creek Valley there. So this view is just layered in so many ways, because you're getting the mountains, but you're also getting the greenery of the farms in the valley, which is pretty special. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty, and I'm inside the pole building here on 40 Bluffs Bluebird Trail. And I just wanted to point a few things out in the pole building here. As you can see, it's well insulated and everything. And what the owner would do, back his RV in here, and you could empty it out. There's what's tied into the septic at the house. And then he was going to maybe do, like, you know, some rooms in here. You know, it's got the high ceilings and stuff. And it's actually plumbed for a bathroom, you know, which is what you see right here. And then this is the water line, how the water line runs into the garage here from the house. Of course, you have the panel box and everything. But just wanted to point that out here. And it does have electric openers on the doors. So plenty of room to keep your own toys in here. Keenan Shanholtz here, West Virginia Land and Home Realty. I'm at the Bluffs on the Potomac Community River Access area on the south branch of Potomac River. And this is one heck of a nice feature that most developments around here, hardly any for that matter, have. But it's kind of like a little park down here. There's picnic benches, pavilions, so you can come down here and have a picnic. It kind of makes the Bluffs a 4-season retreat, you know, because if you like to hunt or you like to be up here in the fall when the leaves are changing, it also gives you an opportunity to be here in the summer and do a float trip on the river, or just come down here and hang out. You'll see they got steps down to the river right there, you know, so you can take out and stuff, and you'll see some geese down there floating in the river. The south branch is good for like a canoe, kayak, john boat, you know, tube. There's smallmouth, largemouth, catfish, carp, the whole bit in here. And there's a DNR access point about 3 miles upriver from here if you want to do a half-day trip, or you can put in at the bridge at Romney, which is about 8 miles up, and that's a nice all-day trip down to here. So just a very, very nice feature that not too many places have, and that's one of the reasons that the Bluffs is such a popular place. But just check it out. It's hot out today. I might get in.